I haven't really got much to start off this video. This film is absolutely freaking amazing. Yeah, I, like many other people, have got a lot of praise to sing for the Naked Gun of 2025. And this is something I thought I would never say. I mean, when it was first announced we're getting a sequel slash reboot of the Naked Gun, I was initially dreading it. I mean, I thought there's no way they could get this right. The original film, starring Leslie Nielsen, is one of my all-time favorite comedies, top 5 easily. I love it to death, and yeah, and the other two films are good. They have their moments. I mean, come on, I think everyone at some stage in their life has used the face palmer from the Naked Gun Part 3 at some point in their lives, whether it be through work or other things with friends and all that. It's so iconic. But I think the main thing to keep in mind with the two sequels is, well, how much you can tolerate O.J. Simpson, really. I mean, he's not in the first film that much, but in the other two, he's more of a prominent player, so yeah, it's worth keeping that in mind. But for what it is, the main draw card of the films is Leslie Nielsen. He was incredible in them. It was the role that defined him. I mean, if Airplane helped solidify him as a comedic actor, it was the Naked Gun trilogy that fully cemented it. And I will forever have full praise for it. So now there was always an attempt to get a full film out ever since 2009, which was pretty much their first attempt, which would have brought Leslie back, and well, of course that ended up happening, and Leslie died in 2010. And sporadically they've tried bringing it back every now and then to reboot, whether it be without, say, the Zucker brothers' involvement. I don't think Jim Abrams was ever considered to return to this even before he died last year. But yeah, there was various attempts. But then along comes Seth MacFarlane, and he has is able to get his plan for a reboot up and running, with Liam Neeson taking over the role as Frank Drebin's son. And yeah, I was like, really? Oh, whatever. Look, Seth MacFarlane's made a lot of jokes in regards to the Naked Gun with Family Guy, and I'm like, okay, that I could see, but I think a lot of people are like, Liam Neeson taking over Leslie Nielsen? Oh, come on, there's no way that could work. Even if they could somehow capture the essence, there's no way it could work. And well, then of course we find out that the director of this is the same director who made Chip 'n Dale's Rescue Rangers. I'm like, okay, I think that's a decent enough choice. I mean, Rescue Rangers proved to be a hugely successful film, and well, what people think of what everyone was thinking about that before it came out, maybe it's a good fit for this with MacFarlane producing it. Yeah, might work. Well, then the trailers came out, and I'm gonna be blatantly obvious. The trailers for this film were not good. Uh, I'm being honest. I really didn't like any of the trailers for this film. So yeah, I was very concerned going into this. Um, but then I keep hearing all these good reviews, and I'm like, really? Did this actually work? But I was thinking, okay, maybe it's not going to be as bad as I think it will be, but maybe I'm not going to like it as much as everyone else is. I'm going to think that maybe it's going to be a bit overrated, yada yada. Just don't disappoint me too much. Then I go in for an advanced screening on Saturday night, and yeah, it was hilarious. My goodness, this was hilarious. I could not believe they actually got this to work. Seth MacFarlane, Liam Neeson, they all deserve full praise The Naked Gun 2025 is the funniest movie I have ever seen in theaters. All the jokes, the in-jokes, the references, the fourth wall humor, the pacing, the callbacks, the cameos. Oh my goodness, this actually worked. I could not believe it. Like everyone else is saying, actually is great. Probably now on par with the first film as one of the greatest, most influential parody films, well, one of the greatest parody films in history. Um, and I think I gotta give credit where credit's due. Everything worked out, and Liam Neeson was a solid replacement. He captures Leslie's deadpan delivery, but adds his own unique twist to it. He's he is he is very he can get more flustered. He can get more um, a little bit more emotional compared to Leslie. He has his deadpan delivery, but there is still something different in there. It's fascinating to see just how he got it to work, how he worked with what he was given, and Seth MacFarlane made a good choice casting him. It worked out well. The premise you could sort of say is a bit of a retread of the first film, but not by much. It actually does do things differently enough, and that's the thing to keep in mind is that even though there are many references to the previous films, they do things differently. Like one of the running jokes in this is involving coffee, and as I have a coffee drinker, I'm a huge fan of it. So just oh Jesus. I'm just surprised just how many times, wherever they go, how quick it is for them to get coffee to Neeson, and I'm like, jeez, Louise, that's incredible. And the humor is is really good. I mean, I was impressed with every joke, and pretty much everyone landed, and got everyone in my screen laughing. It was incredible how well they handle it. It's really good. And the pacing really helps with that. Every joke is spaced out at the right time for it to be delivered properly. It's fascinating how well they do it. And as I said, there's a lot of callbacks. There's a lot of fourth wall jokes. There are quite a few cameos. Some from characters in the previous films. For actors who are still alive, and a few other celebrities in here and there, which kind of makes me like that's how you should do it with a film, compared to some other stuff that Leslie Nielsen did after The Naked Gun, when it came to celebrity cameos and all that. But yeah, and I'm grateful. And I'm also grateful, for the very least, that that the trailers didn't, that they hid all the best jokes from being in the trailers. That's probably the best thing about it, is that maybe that's why these trailers were not good. They just featured the jokes that weren't necessarily the best, so they kept the best ones away from it, from the marketing. And I'm grateful for that, because that's just genius, It's really handled well. And it's not just, and every character in this is hilarious in their own degree. I loved a lot of what they did here. It's really fascinating how well everything was handled in this film. I guess I could say I wish it could be longer, but that's maybe just a wish for more of it, because I couldn't believe just how well it worked and how well it flowed. It only goes for about an hour and a half, but man, it feels like it should be going on for longer. And in a good way, because you're having such a good time with everything. It's great. Yeah, and as I said, it's just, I really think you need to go see this just to understand how well this film works. It is beyond perfect. It's easily the best comedy in theaters in ages, and the best parody film in years. I've got nothing more to say. Just go watch The Naked Gun. It's It's the biggest surprise I've had in a movie theater in yonks, and and honestly, I'm looking forward to watching it again, whether it be in theaters or, or when it's released on streaming, uh, DVD, Blu-ray, whatever it's released next, wherever I can get the chance, I look forward to watching it. It's beyond perfect. It's a 9 out of 10 hat stars for me. Really great movie. It deserves all the praise it's getting. Whether or not I can say I reckon this is definitely on par with the original Naked Gun. Definitely better than the sequels. It's just see it. Yeah, I can't add any more to it. It's fantastic. I don't think I'm done with seeing some great films in theaters though, because I've got two that I'm planning to see very shortly. One is The Life of Chuck, and the other is the box office breaking Chinese anime movie Nezha 2. Yeah, I'm gonna take a look at that. But in between, I'm gonna I'm not done with anything connected with Leslie Nielsen. There's something else I want to get done as well, but and that'll be a bigger review, along with a big video game review as well. But I probably would say Life of Chuck will come out be the first next video that will be released. Then be the next big review connected to Leslie Nielsen. But we'll discuss that when we get to it. Yeah, but we'll just wait and see what happens. For the meantime, Asapras Reviews is out, and I shall see you for the next video. Ciao!